What's up, world? Welcome to leadership commitment number 5, principle number 5. And yes, video quality is garbage because I am doing this from my Mac, because it's a little bit easier without my captioning software working, which is kind of weird that I'm doing this on a video about excellence. But here's the thing: shit doesn't have to be perfect, right? Nothing is ever going to be perfect. Nothing is ever going to be 100% excellence. But see, in the leadership principles, let's recap. You got courage, trust, respect, growth. And now we're on to excellence. And I've talked about this before in varying bits and pieces of content. And that's how perfectionism is a crutch, right? We hide behind perfectionism as an excuse. That's basically a way of saying I'm too scared to take action. That's it. The end. Thanks for coming. I am scared to take action, so I'm going to be a perfectionist, right? And I've talked about this where planning for 80%. If you plan for a minimum of 80% success rate, 80% confidence, 80% execution, that's great, because that extra 20%, that's your wiggle room. That gives you the ability to adapt, right? That gives you the ability to adapt and be flexible on the go. And there's certain tools like the feedback loop where you observe what's going on, you orient your sales, you decide on what needs to happen next to keep the mission moving forward, and then you take action. And that process repeats and repeats and repeats until whatever that mission is that you and your team are working on is done. It doesn't necessarily have to do with your business or personal life. Like, it's everywhere. This works all across the board, right? And so committing to excellence does not mean committing to being perfect and being a perfectionist. It just means go above and beyond. Go the extra mile. Be supportive. Be encouraging. Have a ruthless commitment to pursue whatever objectives it is that you're trying to pursue, right? Commit relentlessly to the results that you're seeking. Commit relentlessly to the mission, and put the mission first, right? If you have the courage to put the mission first, you're going to build and establish trust with your teams, with your people. You're going to gain the respect over time of your people, right? You're going to grow exponentially, because that's the thing. We grow based off of our wins and our losses, right? And we're not going to win all the time. Sometimes we need to take a tactical retreat, right? Sometimes we need to dial back a bit, and that's okay. There's no such thing as a loss. There's only lessons. So when you reframe the game to look at losses as lessons, you extract the lessons so that you can do better, be better the next time around. You're going to go a lot farther at the end of the day, right? Committing to excellence also, like, write down your wins. Have a morning ritual. Have a morning ritual where you set yourself up for success. You set yourself up to win the day, both in your mind, in your heart, in your body, and your spirit, right across the board. Evening ritual. What are you doing to recapitulate the day? What are you doing to look back on the day and say, this is where I won. This is what's working. This is what's not. All of these little components go into excellence. And if we're not striving, if we're not committed to being excellent, that's it. There's our wall, right? These principles, these 7 principles, they go hand in hand on each other and build off each other. Yes, you got to start at the beginning and you work your way up. But here's the thing. You can't have one without the other. If you're not committed to excellence and you're not committed to growth, you're going to lose the trust and respect of your teams, right? That's something that takes forever to build, but it just takes a blink of an eye to lose it. So you got to maintain it. What can you do today to be excellent? What can you do today to go above and beyond and support your teams? Communicate more effectively with your teams, more efficiently with your teams, with your family, with your people. And what can you do to help elevate them and get them closer to being the most elite version of themselves, to gain whatever it is that they're trying to gain from being in your circle? Have a wonderful day, guys. Elite Clarity Nation, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.